Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Natasha. If it is your first time here, in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my super quick, super minimal, smudge proof, budge proof, I gotta wear a mask all day makeup look. So if you're interested in this video, just keep watching. So I'm just going to quickly throw on the Milk Makeup Kush Fiber Brow Gel. I use mine in the shade Dutch. I love this stuff. I've really just been loving the quick bushy gel brow, especially in the summer when it's hot. I'm not trying to put on a big old bold brow, but this is really just up to you, whatever you're feeling with the brows. I'm just going to go in with this guy.
Ryan Little.
Okay. I just love how easy this product is and how much it really makes a difference in my brows. It really just makes them look a lot fuller. I'll go in with a clear brow gel at the end, but that's it for my brows. That is good enough for me. Alright, so moving on to the skin. Usually I always go for a super dewy, super glowy, lots of cream products. I want to be able to go in with my fingers and kind of move stuff around type of vibe. But because the majority of my face is going to be covered with this fabric and stuff can really smudge and get all over it and move around, pick up, get weird, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go in with a lot of creams and stuff, so I'm not going to add a primer to this whole bottom part of my face. I just did my skincare, so my skin is pretty moisturized. I don't really need a primer. I am going to add just a little bit of the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Glow just right on my forehead area because that's the part that's mainly going to be showing, and I still want it to look luminous and glowy, but I don't want to deal with it smudging and getting on the mask. So we're just going to add just a tiny bit, way less than usual. Just a little bit right here, right there, and right there. So that is a super small amount from what I normally use. And I'm just going to go in with the e.l.f. buffing brush and just blend that out. So if you're having to wear a mask all day, I would suggest not wearing foundation unless you absolutely feel like you need to wear a foundation or you really want to wear a foundation, that's fine. I suggest not doing it because you're just giving it extra creams that are going to be able to rub off on your mask, or you can see more of a demarcation line. Sometimes you'll get the line right here and it'll kind of just take all the makeup off. You don't really want to deal with that if you don't have to, so I suggest just going in with the concealer and spot concealing. I'm going to use this Oma Beauty Stay Woke Concealer. Normally I like to use a really luminous, really dewy concealer and one that's really easy to move around. I don't really want that today. I want a concealer that's going to be a little bit more full coverage and a little bit of a natural to matte finish. That way it doesn't really move around and I don't have to mess with it. So that's what I'm going to go in with this guy. This is a luminous concealer, but it does have more of a natural to demi-matte finish. And it doesn't really budge. I really like that about this concealer. And I'm just going to, spot conceal where I feel like I need it. I don't want to do too much. Just enough so where if I do pull down my mask and you can see the rest of my face, it's not going to be crazy different and I'm still going to feel comfortable because the little imperfections or spots that I don't really love on my face are going to be covered out and my skin's going to be slightly evened. So for the face, that's it. I did a little bit more around the nose because around my nose tends to get pretty red. And I am just going to buff that out with this e.l.f. brush. Alright, and then on the forehead, I'm just going to do a little bit between my brows here and just kind of, I guess I'm doing a little bit more on my forehead. My forehead's been breaking out like crazy lately. Okay, and then I'm going to move under my eyes. So normally when I put concealer under my eyes, I really kind of bring it this whole area. I only put a little bit in here, but when I blend it out, I'm kind of blending it all over the place. And I want to keep it really high, really tight up in here, and really only focus on just covering up the discoloration. I don't want it to use it to like brighten that much or to kind of contour my eyes. I really just want a little bit just to cover up the little bit of dark circles I have. So I'm just going to do a tiny bit right there. And just a little bit on the outside right here. And I'm going to use this ColourPop F5 brush to start blending that out, and I want to keep it pretty high. I'm just going to pull that on the eyelid as well. Okay, and then let me do the other side. Okay, so now that that is blended out, I'm actually going to set that with a powder. Now, normally I have super dry skin. I don't really like ever setting my concealer with a powder unless I feel like I super need to, like if I'm getting like really glammed up or if I'm going to be out all night, I'll set my face with a powder. But on the day-to-day, on my quick days, I usually never set my face with powder. But because I'm trying to avoid any transfer onto the fabric mask and anything moving around, I am going to use some powder. I'm going to go in with the Thrive Causemetics. This is the Soft Focus HD setting powder, and I'm going to set all over my face where I added concealer. So over all of those little spots that I added a little bit of concealer, I'm going to set with the powder. And I'm using a good amount of powder. I really like this one because I do have dry skin. It doesn't dry it out too much. It doesn't make it feel like, you know, my skin is going to crack. I feel like I hardly ever get ready with my hair down. It's kind of driving me crazy. And under the eyes and on the eyelids. Okay. I look really pale right now. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of a contour. I don't want to go in and cream bronze like usual. I don't want to do like a bunch of powder bronze because we have to remember that this is going to be covering most of my face. So anywhere where I would normally have bronzer, you're not going to really see it on my jaw, on my cheeks. I'm going to add a little bit of color to the forehead and just a tiny bit of a contour on the cheek here, so that way if you do pull the mask off, it is a little bit even. But I'm not going to worry about going in with a full bronze look today. That's not the vibe. I'm going to go in with another Thrive product. This is the Thrive Causemetics Sun Chaser Blur and Sculpt Bronzing Powder in the shade Rhea. This is a perfect contouring shade for me, and this is a matte shade as well. And I'm going to take this Luxie 660 Precision Foundation brush, and I'm going to use that actually. And I'm just going to do, like I said, a really small, slight, easy contour right here. Got to put my hair back. It's driving me insane. Okay, that's better.
Ryan Little.
So that's all I'm going to do for the cheek. Really light, really easy. It just gives like a little bit of definition, a little bit of shape. And then I'm just going to do a little bit of that across the forehead, and I am going to go just a little bit heavier on the forehead just because that's what's going to be seen more. Alright, that is all we're doing for the bronzing contouring. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to go in with this Essence Pure Nude Highlighter in Be My Highlight. And I'm going to take this Japanesque brush and just kind of dig right in there. Pat that off, and then I'm just going to lightly dust this all across my forehead and down my nose and very slightly on my cheeks. And this is just going to add a nice kind of glow from within look on the cheeks. All right, and next is highlight. Highlight is definitely something you can skip if you want to skip. I'm going to add just a tiny bit to my brow bone and on my temples, and I'm going to go in with the Nabla Skin Glazing Glass Skin Finishing Highlighter. This is a really, really pretty highlighter because it does show up very lightly and it does kind of blend into the skin and look more natural than some highlights. It's not chunky, it's not glittery. And I'm just going to take this Real Techniques setting brush. And I'm going to put a little bit right here. Pull that down the bridge of my nose. I'm going to hit the temples. And then before I go on the eyes, I'm going to just take a clean buffing brush. This is a Morphe M441. And I'm going to go right into that Thrive bronzer. And just dust that all over my eyelid just to give a little bit of definition, a little bit of color on there. And then also drag that on the under eye. And then I'm going to take that same brush and go into the Nabla highlight and use that to get my brow bone. Let's hit the brows with a little bit of clear brow gel. I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills. Cute. Alright, and then we have to set our face. Normally I go for like a really dewy, really glossy setting mist. I'm not going to really go for that today. I'm going to go for the Smashbox Photo Finish Setting Spray. I really like this one. It has just a nice natural finish, and I do feel like it helps kind of extend the wear of my makeup. Let that dry. So as that setting mist is drying, I'm going to go in with the Thrive Cosmetics Liquid Lash Extensions Mascara. I feel like I'm using a lot of Thrive today. I really love this mascara. Makes my lashes look really good. I would suggest wearing like your favorite mascara, whatever it is, if you are going to be working and wearing a mask all day, because the part of you that's going to be seen the most is your eyes, and you know, you want to wear your favorite mascara, the one that you think makes your lashes look the best. I think this one makes my lashes look great, so that's why I'm going in with this guy. And I'm going to pop this on real quick and I will be right back. Okay, so I tried my hardest to not get any mascara on my bottom lashes. I wanted to keep them all on the top lashes for this look because I wanted to kind of pull my eyes up. Seeing as this is going to be covering all of my face, I didn't want anything to pull my eyes down. I wanted it to just pull my eyes up, kind of give my face a little bit of a lift. So this is pretty much the look. Like I said, this is like quick, minimal, out the door. You don't want to worry about touching up on it all day because you're pretty sure your mask is going to be over your face all day. I would suggest just doing like a nice lip balm or a lighter lip gloss. You don't want anything that's going to be sticky under here. I wouldn't really put a lipstick on or lip liner or anything like that if I knew I was just going to be wearing a mask all day. So just a little bit of that lip oil on it is good for me. So let's put this mask on so you can kind of get a look of what I look like with it. So here we have the finished look with the mask on. So really you're only seeing this much of my face, but you still have the mascara, the brows look nice. There was a little bit of glow on the forehead there, just a little bit of contour to just kind of give myself a nice shape. Let me take my hair down. Pretty cute, I think. Pretty easy, like I said, if you were working or if you're really quick, you just wanted to run errands. This is covering your face, and let me just do one of these. And then you can pull and see that nothing's on that mask. Now, part of that is because there's very minimal product on my face, but there is powder and concealer all in right here, all over here. Nothing budged, nothing moved around. I wanted to just do like I said, super easy, super quick, just enough to where I feel professional, I feel put together, I feel good about myself, but I don't have to worry about when I take this off, there being like, is it so low on one side? You know, like the line. Have you gotten that yet from wearing a full face and wearing a mask? You'll have like a line right across your face, all worn off on your chin, a little weird on the cheeks area. This is just like simple, easy, you're put together, you're ready to go for the day type of look. Alright guys, and that is it for this video. Let me know what you thought about it in the comment box down below. I will list all the products I used in the description box, as well as I will list where I bought my mask from. But that's pretty much it for this video. Like I said, I wanted it to just be real quick, real minimal, real easy. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I post here every Tuesday and Friday. Thanks again, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!